Far from odd or unique, belief in a god or gods is a hallmark of every human society throughout history. The Bible confirms this universal reality in a passage like Romans 1:19 and 20. For what can be known about God is plain to human beings because God has shown it to them. For his invisible attributes, namely his eternal power, his divine nature, have been clearly perceived ever since the creation of the world in the things that have been made. So they are without excuse. But today, many have concluded, or at least live like, such a belief in a deity is primitive and that our ever expanding scientific knowledge makes the concept of God unnecessary. So, what are some good reasons for believing that God really does exist? Here are several. First, the order and complexity of what exists, that is the entire universe, and the fact that anything exists at all, both affirm an intelligence far greater than ourselves. Good science, minus scientistic philosophy, simply strengthens the case for a divine designer. Second, the uniqueness of being human points to a creator. Could the wonder of personality really originate in the impersonal? Could the beauty of music and art, the awe inspired by a stunning vista, and the power of love really be nothing more than chemical interactions in our head? Common sense tells us otherwise. A third reason for believing that God exists is that the reality of right and wrong are grounded in God's own character. The concept of God makes the best sense of our intuitions that good and evil are really real and that morality is not merely a social or traditional construct, something put together to help us live together as human beings. Our concerns about human rights and our longings for justice, even ultimate justice, also affirm the objective reality of these moral absolutes. Finally, a fourth reason is that the life and resurrection of Jesus Christ are also very difficult to explain apart from the concept of God. The uniqueness of Jesus, the historicity of his resurrection from the dead, and the origin of the Christian faith are best explained in light of the very God about whom Jesus spoke. These are just some of the reasons to believe in a God. Now, think, in view of these reasons, might it require more faith not to believe in God? Sharing sound words for a sound faith. This is Pastor Bryce.